Hey YouTube, Dick6044. I hadn't made a video in a while. I just wanted to kind of make one real quick, touch base with everybody. I've just been really incredibly busy at work and at home, so I haven't had time for much else. But just real quick, I know I'm always talking about how this channel is going to be more about survival and bushcraft, things like that. And I keep not making videos on that stuff. I just wanted to let y'all know that that is coming. Most of the videos that I plan to make, I need props and time to prep for things. And so it's a little more involved than videos like this where I just park the truck and talk to y'all. But just real quick, just a little food for thought, something I've been thinking about, wanted to get everybody else's feedback on. I saw a video the other day. I can't remember who it was. They were doing a competition, and the subject was the holes in your preps. Where are the holes in your preps? I don't consider myself a big time prepper. I don't, I guess, really have the time or resources to do it on a large scale. But like we talked about before, I live in a hurricane area, and I've been through several of them. So just kind of by nature, I keep several days, if not a month or more, of food and water stocked up. And as far as food preps go, I've got a sufficient amount, I guess, if there's such a thing. As far as guns and ammunition go, I have more than your average person. Several guns, and I'm pushing to get about 1,000 rounds per caliber that I have, and I'm there on a couple of my calibers. But I think some of the major holes in my preps, probably the one where I'm the most deficient at, would be health, I guess. Cardio. If my family's got to rely on me to run somewhere to keep us alive, we're done. I'm kind of out of shape. I'm a little overweight, and my job's not very physical, and I don't exercise, and you know, I would be in a bind if I had to run any length, any distance. Yeah, it wouldn't work out. Strength-wise, I'm a pretty stout guy. I'm just the way I'm built. I don't work out or anything. My whole family's, for the most part, pretty broad built. But yeah, just cardio. That's somewhere I'm very deficient at, and I've got to get on that for the obvious reasons too. But as far as prepping reasons, and one thing that I have thought about, I don't know if anybody else has really put much thought into it, is my clothes. In a shtf situation, for starters, if I have to bug out on foot, by the time I get to where I'm going, none of my clothes are going to fit. I'm one of those that drops weight really quick whenever I'm trying, and if I back off on the eating and step it up on the exercising, I mean, I can lose 10 pounds in a week. And if I were to have to bug out on foot, that's pretty much what would happen, and I would not have anything that fit. And as far as a long-term situation, whether you have to bug out on foot or not, if I get to my bug out location and things are not good for months on end, and we're you know, rationing food and splitting firewood and walking through the woods, trapping mules, I mean, you're going to lose a lot of weight, and I don't know that I would have anything to wear other than taking a belt and cinching everything up. So that's just something I've thought about. You know, I don't want the world to go down the pooper and then me not have any clothes because I, you know, lost 60, 70 pounds. So it's probably something I need to do now while I can. Another hole in my prep is baby needs. I have a 7-month-old baby girl, and you know, God forbid something happened before she's a little older and a little more independent. But as far as bugging out on foot, that's where it's the most scary for me. I mean, there's no way you could pack enough formula, enough diapers. It's just not going to happen. And also on a prepper level, I don't have very much stockpiled. My wife and I try to keep quite a bit on hand just because it's convenient. Not really that we're stockpiling it, which we probably should, but we do try to buy more than she uses. About every payday, we try to buy about maybe 2 to 3 containers, and between paydays, she probably only goes through 1 container. So we've slowly accumulated some, but then every now and then, when we have a pretty good stockpile built up, we just quit buying it for a week or two, and you know, we're back to square one. So if anybody's got any ideas on, you know, baby food you can find in the wild, I mean, I know back in the day they used to pre-chew it, and which is absolutely disgusting. But if you know, you do what you got to do. But as far as formula wise, you know, there's not really a whole lot of ways to find milk out, you know, in the wild. We have not prepared for that. So if anybody's got any good feedback on infant needs and you know, anything like that, just let me know. Just trying to stimulate some thought here, and also thought on the cardio. So just send me a message or a video response or whatever. Y'all have a good day.